So when I use the regular textile paint, I take a little bit out into my palette, and I take the fuzzy out that came with it. I add a little bit of water to dilute it a tiny bit. You can keep it as thick or as liquid as you like, depending on what you're trying to achieve. And you can just paint with it. See, my brush is pretty dry here, so the paint is not soaking in. It's the dry brush effect, funny how it's named. Or you can take some more with a really wet brush and see how the color is just seeping in here. Add some more water and paint it in. Let's go back to this digital printed sheet. You can just do a soft watercolor. You can take your brush and fill it in. See, this is a brighter effect than the oil stick because the color is really saturated. And you can add more water and bleed the colors. So let's see, Lumiere paints. I love the shimmer of this. It makes me happy. Shimmer makes me happy. Again, I usually just dip it in, or I can take out a little bit on the palette, but here, for our purposes, we can just dip the brush and swirl it around. This is the dry brush. Then I add a little water and let the color run. Look how much more you get. And if you're holding your brush flat to the surface, you're just picking up the top of the fabric, and the little valleys are staying white. So it's a similar effect to the oil stick that we've done here. But then if you add water, the whole thing will spread and look completely different. Here's some on our printed sheet. Now the Lumiere is covering up a little bit more of the printed surface than the other paints where it really shone through. If you see here, it's covering it up a little more.
Find more DVDs and hundreds of great products at interweavestore.com. Read about the latest art quilting, sewing, and mixed media books at interweave.com.